Hey guys, welcome back to the Ant Bay. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. And today we're gonna be unboxing Campanatus Maculatus. If you guys are new to the channel, I am really bad with names, especially when it comes to their scientific names. So just please bear with me. And I got too excited when I was recording this, and eventually you'll see towards the bottom right corner that the tripod of the camera will just sneak in bit by bit. Yeah, sorry about that, but it came. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's record this. Let's do this right now. And yeah, that was the result. So, at the moment, I don't have any AC test tube portals or anything like that, but I do have a Tar Heel extra large mini earth and a super worm case. This case is actually pretty useful, so do not throw it away, guys. So since I don't have an actual setup for them, I thought actually this might be a good way to kind of an experiment on these ants. So one will be living in a nest, the other one will stay in a test tube and see which one does better. I think this will be a good experiment for new ant keepers, such as myself. Since I started in February, I don't have the best knowledge on ant keeping. So what I've been told is that keeping ants in the test tube as long as possible is good. But I also been told that, ants will make up their own mind. So you can actually stick them to a nest, and if they are willing to move in, that's also good on them as well. So I feel like this is a good way to learn it. And as you saw, give me a thumbs up before. These queens are alive and well, and the person who sent it to me actually guaranteed live arrival. Not a lot of people do that. And as you can see, this queen has those beautiful spots throughout the abdomen, and she has a nice dark brown coloring through the top of her body, and from the bottom she's nice and yellow. And if you look closely, you can even see the wing scars. She has few eggs and few larvae and one cocoon, so not a bad looking colony, honestly. So we're gonna keep these in the test tube and hopefully they'll do great. So what I'm doing now is just gently picking up the colony and removing the cotton very slowly. If you don't remove it slowly, then the ants will get scared. They're gonna try to run out, and that's not good for me, you, or the ants. So you want to gently cover it up and then hold the cotton in front of it at the exit, and just wait a few seconds and see if the ants are going crazy. If they are, leave it closed for a little bit longer. Mine are doing fine, so I'm just gonna cut off of cotton, roll it up, and close off the exit. And I'm gonna place it down for a bit. That way the colony can calm down a little bit. Making them run around is not good for the colony. It's a bad time. These girls will be nesting in the Tar Heel mini earth. They don't have a lot of eggs. I only see like a couple and one or two larvae, but they seem to be really active. They're walking around, they're looking around, so I think they'll be okay if I attach them to the nest. I'm gonna leave the test tube attached, and hopefully they'll move in on their own. If not, that's okay. They can just use the nest as an outworld until they're ready. So right here I'm just doing the same process. I forgot to mention that make sure that there are no gaps in between your test tube adapter and then the test tube, or else a queen might step on the tape and then get her foot stuck and she has to cut it off to move around. That's just not good for the queen in the long run. So I think I did it okay. Up in a closer look, it looks okay. To attach the test tube, it's pretty simple. Just remove your cotton that's blocking the exit and then just insert it into the nest. As you can see, this nest is just a little bit too big. I am worried that this is actually too big for the ants Ants do like a tight squeeze, unlike us, or at least unlike me. So yeah, I am a little bit worried, but like I said, this is sort of an experiment. You know, if they are willing to move into the nest, they can, and if they don't want to, that's okay. You know, they can live in that test tube as much as they want. So what I'm gonna do for the other colony is just to simply wrap a cotton tightly around your tubing, but don't forget to have the cotton thick enough so when you do plug it into your choice of outworld, it doesn't escape. Hopefully you have an outworld that, you know, also is escape proof, but I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna use this. But I also feel like this will be a great outworld since they do have ventilation on top. It's small enough that ants won't escape, but also big enough where air can circulate. So it's a win-win, I would say. So don't throw away your trash. I brought the ants to the ant shelf, and as you can see, they're doing pretty good. Some of the workers have ventured out to explore the nest. I put on red ant nectar, one, so I can see their abdomen become red, which is always amazing, and two, it's to kind of fool them into moving into the nest now, closer to food source. I have also placed in Bokushi ant nectar in the other colony. That way you can tell which ant nectar is actually good for the ants. So as you can see, this colony is actually foraging already, and it is great to see your ants actually foraging food because, you know, they're hungry, they're growing, and those are what you want to see, right? And as you can see, the colony already has started their trophallaxis for the queen. What it is just a mouth-to-mouth feeding. What's awesome about ants is that they have two stomachs, one for themselves and one for the colony. So what they do is just fill up their own stomach real quick, and then they fill up their social stomach, which is why their bellies become so huge, because they just store up so much food. And look at them feed each other. Isn't that awesome? A couple of minutes later, the other colony also started foraging for their ant nectar, and as you can see, this girl is already filling up her social stomach. And originally I wanted to time-lapse this video, but then I decided let's not bother the colony since they just came from 2 days of express shipping. I'm sure they've been, you know, tossed around, tumbled around, so I think they just need some time to calm down. So what I'm gonna do now is just stop recording and wait and come back in a couple of days. Here they are a few days later. The queen has already laid some eggs and the larva has gotten much bigger. It is a great sign. During this time I also fed them protein as well. You didn't get to see it, I'm sorry, but there'll be more videos in the future if you subscribe. So the other colony is doing okay. She has laid a couple of eggs and the larvas are growing, but I am a little bit worried that the nest could be just too big for them. What do you guys think? Should I move them back into a test tube or should I keep them here? You let me know. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like the content I'm making so far. If you do, please like and subscribe. If not, please let me know what I can do to improve. That way you can like and subscribe. Alright guys, see you guys next time.